So we've gone over many different types of services and activities in InfoNet, including services to survivors, anonymous persons, survivors themselves or loved ones of survivors, services to the community, prevention work, group services. But there are other things that you may want to track that aren't standardized in InfoNet. And this is just a tool that's available to you if you find it helpful, but it's other staff activities. You can find it by clicking services and then other staff activities. Along the same lines, I want to emphasize that InfoNet was designed to track your service time, but it's not a timekeeping system. Sometimes I get questions that make me suspect that some feel that they need to fill up every hour of their day with time in InfoNet. That is not the case. You could work a whole week, 40 hours, and provide 2 hours of service. There are a lot of other essential, critical activities and work that needs to be done besides providing services to the community and to survivors themselves. So I just want everyone to clearly understand that you are not pressured to track every hour of your day in InfoNet. It's strictly meant for the services and to have a better sense of the clients you're serving and what services they're receiving. And if you wanted to track other things that you do, that's helpful, like fundraising, strategizing, staff meetings. If these activities are helpful to track, you can use this feature in InfoNet to track that activity. And it's very straightforward. I would just click this button, add an other staff activity. Here is my drop down menu, which is directly tied to my other staff activity lookup list, which we can find in our administrative section. This is a training site, and attendees make up their own types of other staff activities. You can see they've been quite creative over the years in thinking of activities. Um, but these can be helpful, and maybe you have a grant that specifically funds you to do strategic planning or attend training. So maybe those are things that a funder is going to require you to track, and you need some way to track it without having to use something outside of InfoNet if this is helpful. So you just select the category that best represents your activity, the staff who engaged in that activity, the date that it occurred, and then your conduct hours, any travel hours if applicable, and preparation hours. And then you just save. And if I go back to my main search page, you can see the record I just entered. I can search for existing records the same way as with other types of services. I'm going to use my range drop down menu. We'll say last calendar year. Did we have any? No. Okay, so it looks like the last 12 months I've entered the only other staff activity record. But if you have records to view, you can also search by staff, volunteer, or the specific activity you are searching for. So let's see, let me try data entry, and I'll go all the way back to 2001. It's got to be something in the last 20 years. Okay, one from back in 2007. Okay, so that is how you enter other staff activities.